Hey, Larry, where's your E-leg? They asked. Well, I'll have everybody know that I pulled. We got 2 SSRs, and wouldn't you know it, none of them were E-leg. Right after you finish your UMA? Look at that. Look at that timing. Should I just do the story first? I should probably just get it out of the way, right? I grinded out, right? I'm gonna do another session of grinding. I'm trying to hold out. Because I could obviously spend mileage on her, but I want to save this for Anis over spec. But I feel as though by the time she comes out, okay, by the time she comes out, I'll probably be back up to 1500, right? But I also want to get Rapi and on, because I straight up didn't get them because I believed the propaganda. Aside from Rapi, we know Rupi's not that good, but on or Anne is good for PvP. Probably not anymore, but she was really good for a time. I was gonna go lay down and then stream, but I was like, you know what? I can stream right now. Let me just do it. Oh, you must have already won UMA. Finally got your A rank too. You've been grinding. I need to do that. I need to get. I've done runs with my favorites, but I still want to do Haru, and then I still want to do. I'm gonna keep doing Tachyon. I'm gonna try and get like. I want to try and start doing Spark training and all that. I don't know when I was gonna start doing that, but I think I've gotten Limit Break, what, 1 or 2 Kita-san. I think I only have 2 copies, so I really need to get at least 1 more. But like, I know I have 2 other opportunities, right? You have the, I guess there's, during anniversary, we can Limit Break something, and then she's gonna have a regrind. I still have tons of like single player content, like I haven't even touched the story. I haven't linked my account. But it's like, I kind of want some units. But like the other thing is that the units that I want, they're coming soon-ish, right? Asian Flash isn't for a while, if I recall, but I think Hishi Amazon is somewhat close. Matikane Tannhauser is not for a while. Also, Ofevry, not for a while either. I don't think Sirius Symboli is anytime soon, nor is the other Symboli, like Chris Symboli S, or like the other Symboli that I'm just not thinking of right now. I can't. There's another Legend race soon, sprint race. Yeah, I don't have Taiki Shuttle. I don't have, like, the next best thing aside from Sakura is who? Somebody said it wasn't Air Groove, was it? It wasn't Air Groove. It was it Mino Top Gun that people said? Who's another sprinter? I gotta build one up that's not Boxino. Is it Symboli Rudolph in that one too? Because I can probably start farming for that, or get ready to start farming for that. I want to get Rice Shower. Oh wait, no, Rice Shower is the only other one that I haven't gotten Ura finals. Ura finals, rather. I was trying Gold Ship. So the first time I did Gold Ship, I had no issues. The second time I started doing Gold Ship, bro, restricted. I was like, oh no. Just getting absolutely hoed. And it's just like, alright, well. I wanna start building Tachyon to be the absolute best. But average Gulchi, yeah. Jesus, I gotta win one with her. I guess the other one that I didn't remember when she was coming, Gentle Donna. I don't know when she's coming. I think the only like bloodlines I'm super interested in is Gold Ship's whole family, but also the Symbolis. Majiro's family line has some pretty cool horses, and I am a fan of Majiro McQueen. Oh wait, not it's a Brian soon, right? Soonish. I'm waiting on that. Yeah, I might have to do a tier list for no good reason other than to stir up drama, but mostly to kind of assess which courses I'm super interested in, and then plan accordingly. I won't die, right? Yeah, we're good. Yeah. No. We keep those separate. Like but like we don't. Listen, I think if I had to like pick like the favorites though, right? Majiro's fine, right? The Majiro bloodline is fine. But the Gold Ship, you know, like Stay Golden, and then you've got like Ofevry, and then like Ofevry. I keep forgetting how that name is like spelled out. And then you've got like who's the one with the glasses? And then you got the one with the hat, right? I haven't started the OVAs, which I'm probably gonna start maybe tonight, or the Onas. Either that or I start season 3, I'm not sure. I finished season 2 up last night, and yeah. I am a fan of TM Opera O. I want Sounds of the Earth. Like, that name is insane, number one, but I seen how she moves in the game and in the anime. Just a little clip though. All I heard was her voice is deep, and that's it. That's like my type of character, bro. That's it. there's a chance I could double stream today. So I was originally going to do the rest of the story for today. With all the spoilers I've been seeing, I haven't seen any, but I've seen like, thank God that the main Nikkei subreddit turned into the not safe for work subreddit. So that means by default, all the images are blocked out. Because that sub, those people do not know or understand how spoilers work. And so they've been working on it, right? The titles are a lot better. The titles used to be terrible, right? You could be spoiled simply just by the title. They'd be like, they wouldn't even say spoilers of like what they're spoiling. They're just like, hey, this is what happens. What do we think about this? And it's like, bro, we didn't even get that yet. And usually, sometimes I spend currency to unlock the rest of the story in a, you know, in the sequence, in the setting, like with the Red Ash one. But like this one, if I got a leg, I would have done it, but I don't have her. I was upset. So let me explain what happened off stream. So I rolled, I think, one other time, 2 times, right? I didn't get shit. I rolled again. I got Bredy and Crown. So Crown's max limit broken right now. No E-leg. I got Bredy twice, bro. How many? I don't even like the character. Where is she? I mean, I like the character in terms of like the story, but the design is whatever. Not Bredy. Who is it? Not Bredy. It's the other one. Crust. This one. Crust. I love Bredy. Oh my god. We like Bredy. I don't care for Crust in terms of design. I like your story though. Brady's the queen. You watched Road to the Top, beginning of New Era, Cinderella Grade, then back to season 3. Yeah, I was actually like, that's been on my list. Like, I've just been looking at it in the order that the anime site that I use will not be disclosing on stream. They have it season 1, season 2, the Onas, which is all 3 of those, and then season 3. So like, I'm gonna dive in. I'm probably I got food. I want to prepare something special for the Tiamapro. Oh, Tiamapro is the Road to the Top, right? That's the first one, and that's the one I want to watch the most, really. I need to somehow just get Tiamapro in the game, and then I'll be set. Mumble. I wonder how much shotgun content we're gonna get in Nikkei, honestly. Like, I know they're shilling for the shotguns right now, but there's never really been good opportunities or good bosses. I like how the fish are feeding off of it. There's never been like good bosses that allowed for not just shotguns, but like water shotgun, right? And obviously, if I had Ileg, she'd go here, but you almost forget what the premier water shotgun team is because you don't use it often, right? And they also reaffixed her weapon, the equipment stuff. So I know she wants max ammo. This version wants max ammo. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. But obviously not everyone else got a chance to even burst or do anything. I think that's the OVA bundle with season 2 starring Biwa Hayahide, winning ticket and Naruto Brian. Fiona. You do this the team upper ones. I also want all the horses that have the O in their names. There was another one with all black hair, and she has like this white, long white, like swirly on her head. I forgot what her name was, but I looked her up a couple days ago. I think the whole idea, the whole naming scheme behind like the O, the idea of it being king, is just so cool. It's like soccer boxing O, and then like TM opera O, and then there's a couple others, but like B was funny though. It's like that whole part in season 2 about her self-consciousness about her forehead. She's like, "You hear that? Somebody was talking about my head." And it's like, what? Oh, what didn't I do? Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, it was Vulnerable season 1. That's why it's in between. Oh, I see. I mean, I'm likely just gonna watch that to the question mark today. I don't know what I want to do. I'm likely just gonna be grinding like hard mode. I still want to get that one song. Mind over. Okay, first of all, where is... Okay. Wonder if there's anything I can do. I know there's still oh, what's it called that I haven't done yet? Lost Sector. There's one left, so that's 800 gems. I'm doing hard mode. Like, I'm not having any issues with hard mode, and it'll be a while before I have any problems with hard mode. So that's probably what I'm gonna be focused on. Alright, let's do this one first. Oh, I'm already... Oh, wait, that login is done. When is it unlocked? Wait, shouldn't this have unlocked already? I never did this? Oh my god. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. Alright, well. I didn't even think about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so there's 2 shinies. I was like, when does hard mode unlock? Why is it locked? Like, I think... Man... We only have like 5 days, so that means I gotta do, and I've been getting like the weak core dusts. Unfortunate. There's a shiny some. Oh, up there. How many? 2? There's one right there. I see it. Okay, hold on. Let's just get those since they're right in my face. Oh, I can't do that here yet. What's the login? I don't need Eleg right away, I guess. How long does solo raid last? Does it last until... Okay. 5 days from now. What, next Tuesday? Yeah. Finally got to try JP Server 2. This is a new scenario which you can make your own training spot on a tropical island so it gets the sparks. So they consolidated, okay. Yeah, Mambo is the most important character. I'm glad you understand. Matikane Tannhauser. I gotta probably try one with Matikane for Kukutaro. As eventually. Oh, the guy who voices this in English showed up on the subreddit yesterday. I was curious, but I wasn't gonna look at it until after I finished the event.
AR ホログラムで行うように設計されました言うと、毎日のように華やかなパーティーが開催されて、その時のユートピア号は楽園そのものでした言うと、しかしユートピア号の物資は1ヶ月で底をつきました言うと、そもそもそれ以上の運行は想定されていなかったのです言うと、最後のパーティーがそれまでで一番盛大に開催された後、ユートピア号は最低限度にまで機能を縮小しました言うと、お客様たちの選択は様々でした言うと、特別な手続きで自ら終わりを選ぶ方も、怒ったり嘆いたり、最後まで運命に抗おうとする方もいらっしゃいました言うと、それでも最後の時は誰にも必ず訪れるものです言うと、私は乗客の皆様全員を見送った後、電力が底をつくまで航海を続け、それから皆さんにお会いしたわけです言うと、
あの上位ホログラムたちは最初からあったわけではありませんな。
その通りです言うと、ユートピア号は私が全体を単独で管理していました言うと、
おかしいと思っておりましたな。上位ホログラムと接触すれば記憶が戻ってくるなどと。つまりあれはアルフレッド氏が分裂したようなものだったということですな。
ご明察です言うと、私は乗客の皆様が最後を
Also, I just noticed the cat profile picture that you have there. I was a huge fan and really liked Gravity Rush. Gravity does it 1, but not so much of a fan of the second game.
最後の晩餐を最高のものにして、最後の時までこの船で楽しんでいただいて、万が一の事故が起きないように注意を払い、欲しいものを何でも揃えて、恐怖を忘れて穏やか努力は惜しみませんでした言うと、でも結局私は使命を果たせませんでした言うと、食材が尽きて思い通りの豪華な料理は作れず、施設は故障ばかりで安全管理が至らないせいで大小さまざまな事故が起こり、行き届かない物資管理のせいで満足いくような物品の提供ができず、最後を迎える恐怖を 拭って差し上げることができませんでした言うと
I hear a lot of people didn't actually like this event as a whole, but I'm liking it so
粗
far.
末な料理に気にしないでと笑ってくれたお客様が隠した
Yeah, if
残
I...
念そうな表情
Oh, you just played it recently? Yeah, Gravity Rush 1 was, to me, one of the best Vita games because it took full advantage of what the system had in every sense, and it was one of the only few games that had that, right? It was one of those that stood out to me on the Vita. The second game, which was not made specifically for the Vita in mind, I guess it was, but it was kind of made for like PS4, felt not, it just doesn't play to me. I don't know, Gravity Rush doesn't feel fun playing it on consoles. Anything that's not on the Vita, it felt like it was at home, right? It felt like it was strictly meant for that. I can talk about Gravity Rush for a while, really. I really love the first game. It's just the way the presentation, the fights, like the... Okay, Nikkei.
温水が出なくなっても冷水浴の方が体にいいからと笑っていたお客様の顔崩落したパイプが頭にぶつかってもたまには血を流した方がいいからと言っていたあのお客様の顔バス用品を切らして潔癖すぎも良くないと温かい配慮の言葉をいただいたこと眠りにつく前のお客様の目に浮かぶ
If that was the case, like I'd have just... If there was no surviving at that point, I think everybody would have tried to have gone to sleep. Where are the remains of everyone then? Is January recent? Somewhat recent. I mean, I think about it in terms of like when it came out. January is definitely recent. It came out what, 20... When did the Vita come out? It came out around then. I'm curious. Gravity. Okay, not Gravity. Gravity Rush. Release. Oh, I should probably get the remaster. 2012? It's been over 10 years? What? Oh my god. Oh, Gravity Rush Remastered $30. I'll wait. I'll wait for it to be on sale. I really love that game and I'd go back. But why is this $80? The physical version is $80 on Amazon. My god. I might have to... Ooh. Alright, you know what? That's a separate thing to look at. But I don't think I played. I think I played it in 2015 maybe? Around then. That's so hard. I was in college when that game came out. Or a little before college. It came out... Okay, so it came out a little before I went into college. But I played it in college. So it had to have been past 20... Yeah, 20... Anywhere between 2014 to 2016? That's when I got introduced to Senran Kagura myself. I don't even know how I came across the series. I think I bought it on a whim. And ended up loving the game. Also, is that just breaking? Well, nah. This is probably the best thing you could do, right? Okyakuma.
苦しいままです言うともう一度自分を引き裂きたくなるくらい
I don't blame him.
最善を尽くされたのですな
Put him out of his misery.
限られた場所で限られた資源を使いできる問題を解決するために全力を捧げたそれだけで十分立派なことですぞそうね
Oh, I realized. So I learned Senti's VA is a lot of like Hold on. God damn it. She's like a lot of... Yeah. Maki Zanen, Sugami from Nisekoi. Who else do I know? Yume from Grimgar, but I barely remember Grimgar. Minerva. Oh, she's... What's her name from Nagatoro? What the hell? Her range is actually incredible, because she's also Maoika, and I was just like, what the fuck? The Sugami one is the one that got me. I love Sugami. Also Maki. Maki Zanen is actually... This just... You still take your aim to get a Game Boy Advance to run under your Nokia Java back? Oh. Different times. Yoki yatta.
そろそろ話を戻して動力源に関する情報を教えて差し上げたいところですが言うとまだ紹介が一つ残っているのです言うと
なんとまだ問題が
実は今この上位ホログラムとは例外的な存在がいるのです言うと
And then, yeah. Closing. You know what I want? I want to get a Game Boy Micro. Anyone else that she plays that I know of? Damn, that reminds me. There was an anime back then that would be super old now. I tried giving it a shot a couple times and I just didn't like it. Everyone seemed to like it, but I just didn't. It was the what is it called? It's the one where like you had robots or something. Anime robot girls, of course. It was like a whole like job, and they had to like not was it kill people? It wasn't kill people. It was like the only thing I remember about that anime is like the one girl jumped out the window, like just dove out the window. I think she had like red hair or something. I know there was a red-haired woman in the anime. Or what color hair does she have? I don't remember. Man. What else changed? Oh, this guy's still going on circle. You know what? We'll just go back to the... Oh, over here. The fake PSPs? Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. I remember that era because it was like, it wasn't just like the PSPs. They made it like the Atari. They made like... I think they made Intellivision. There was like... There's like a few of them. God, PSP was such a great console. Really, the Vita. As much as I actually like the Vita, it just needed. I'm also one of the few people who didn't like the who did like the Wii U. I still have mine, and I'll play it on stream. I'll do it. I'll play my Wii U games. I only have like 3 of them, but that's not important. Oh. Uh-oh. That's why Dorothy is... Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was like a guy and then the girl. They had to go door to... No, I think she had gray hair. And I think she had twin tails. They had to go door to door or something. Because I think what happened is that people like they had loved ones who died or something, and then they had like little robot replacements for those like family members. I think there was like the first episode had like an older woman who had a daughter or a little child who died, and then they had like a robot replacement that looked like her and whatever. I think she also was. I think the character had like red eyes. I think she had gray hair, gray twin tails, and then I think like the first so episode she like jumps out the window. I forgot. That was like the whole meme about that anime, and I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. And there was like a company. There was a red-haired supervisor. She had her hair in a ponytail. I think it was a guy. It was a couple guys there too. A guy with glasses, maybe one of them. I am struggling to remember. Like that's what I think about when I think of like when I see 2014, 2015. I think about like the anime at the time, and it was just like that one was like the one everybody was talking about, and I tried. I just remember trying it several times. I just couldn't get into it. Somewhere around there. Damn, hold on. Let me. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna look up anime 20. Let's try 2014. Damn, Your Lie in April came out back then? Oh, Unlimited Blade Works came out then? Shaika came out back then? No Game, No Life. Oh, is this Witchcraft Works? Yeah, I remember that. I've seen a lot of... I remember Yona of the Dawn was talked about a lot too. I didn't watch it. Nozaki-kun was definitely a favorite of mine. The World is Still Beautiful. Never even heard of that until just now. Oh, I've seen a little bit. Gugure, I've seen Kokuri-san. I'll Noah Zero, that was a talk about in my college. Oh, Jesus. That's the yaoi love stage? Jesus, I'm glad I didn't have anybody who talked about that. I'm looking at the cover of it. I'm just like, you know. The same with love stage. That was like the yaoi boom, I guess. Dragonair Academy was not... I don't think that was that good. Amagi Brilliant Park. My God. I almost want to just do like a classic... Oh, Food Wars. I did not like Overlord. Death Parade came out. No, I just want to see all the anime, not just... Okay, hold on, let's see. Yes, we're pausing this to look up stuff. I'm very curious about the Nikkei story going on here, because that's Pine, right? That's what Dorothy is saying. But this is gonna bother me to no end if I don't find this out right now. Plastic Memories. It was Plastic Memories. Okay. I found it. What else also came out this year? Asterisk War was a surprise anime for me. No, it wasn't. I saw Asterisk War and Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Chivalry of a Failed Knight was the low-key... It was that anime is like, oh, it looks like a generic... I remember that. Well, I treated it like, oh, it looks like a generic anime. Then I watched it and it was like, oh, this is actually kind of good. Anti-Magic Academy, I did watch that a little bit, but I didn't finish it and didn't very much care for it. I loved God Eater, of course, because I played the game. Himoto Umari-chan was fun. Roku, is that Roku no Yusha? God, The False Hero? That was a good anime. I like that. I'm sure I wouldn't say I was new to anime, but I was very much like, I think up until that point, no, 2010 is when I started like really diving into anime. But I've like watched anime since what, Naruto, when that came out in 2002. I have Valkyrie Drive, but I have not seen it. It is still there in my inventory, in one of my somewheres, but like I played the game and I love the game. The game is so much deeper than the anime would let on. Saikano, I absolutely love that. School Live, I need to watch that. I have that on my list, and I've had that on my list for all these years because of the premise. My Love Story, that's the Monogatari. What was it called? Something Monogatari. I think it was Ore Monogatari. Yeah. Testament of Sister New Devil I saw, but I can't say I super enjoyed that. What is this anime? I know what this is, but I don't remember what it was. Actually, Jitsu wa Watashi wa, I read the manga before that anime. Jesus Christ, it was fun. God, I could talk about a lot of these. Chaos Dragon, I did not watch that because I didn't like the prequel. Gate, fun. You never finished Infinite Stratos, but somehow finished Mushishi? I think I saw up to season 2. I don't know if there was any more than that. I actually enjoyed Infinite Stratos a lot more than I thought I would have, because I wrote it off as like this, oh, this is like a typical whatever anime, but it was actually really enjoyable. Maybe I'll have a time we just play music in the background and just talk about shit while I casually play a game or something. But Nikkei kind of deserves its own, like, maybe I'll do it after this. I can probably stream a little bit after and I can kind of like talk about stuff. I don't get to talk about anime too much. I've slowed down on the anime I consume, but like I still very much not relive, but I recall a lot of like where I was in the moment when I saw X anime, or like what I was thinking when I was introduced to this. Because I remember, I will say, the first anime I saw that wasn't like Naruto and Bleach, the first time I got internet access and was able to like watch things on my own that wasn't just what TV programs was playing. Oh, well, what else was on the TV? On Sci-Fi, it was Gurren Lagann. I saw that on Sci-Fi. The first anime I saw outside of that was Freezing. I don't know if anyone's seen that. And that kind of warped my perception of what anime was at the time, because it's like, oh, is this what anime is like these days? Just titties everywhere? It's like, I mean, obviously, at the time, I definitely wasn't opposed to it, right? Obviously, I was consuming it, but I wasn't like, I was expecting a deep story, and I wasn't actually sure how deep stories could go in terms of anime at that time. I gotta look back, but we'll talk about that after this. I gotta look back and see what anime really got me into like, oh, yeah, this is it. Okay, so she killed herself, basically. Just in case. Harem fatigue? Yeah, I was solely into harem anime. I loved harem anime for many years. I can't stand it now. It's so annoying to me now. I wouldn't even call it, I mean, it's not even fatigue. I think it's just my tastes have changed. And when I was a younger person, yeah, that was the dream. Not having a harem, but just like, I don't know, the jealousy, and then like the little tricks. Like what's the anime that really set the bar for a harem for me? It was, what the fuck is it with all the, what is the, okay, it's gonna bother me too, but it's the one where the girl had the box cutter and she dropped it on the guy, Kaede. I remember her name. I cannot for the life of me remember the anime. There was like the purple hair, the green haired girl. Oh, I think it started with an S. Jesus Christ, that's gonna bother me too. Okay, if I Google Kaede and then I Google box cutter, I'm sure it'll shuffle. It was shuffle. Before I even turned my phone on, I remembered. Okay, but we'll talk about that after. Okay. But why is it? See, now this is confusing to me now. I'm sure it'll get explained a little bit. But then why is it following Dorothy around? Dorothy's the one who wants to see the hologram, not the hologram wanting to see Dorothy. Because if this is a completely separate hologram, that has nothing to do with Dorothy. Why is it around Dorothy? Freezing? You kind of liked it? Satellizing? Yeah. The manga now, the art style changed so much since then. The artist of that, the mangaka of that, this is what I deep dove into anime culture, and I realized they do other works. I didn't know that. I mean, Freezing, I'll say, I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know that Freezing, the manga, rather, was more, you know, and then the mangaka was more, they made a lot. They were known for making and starting a bunch of works, but not quite finishing them out. Freezing was one of them. but there was like several other things that I was exposed to of that same like the author or artist, and I was like, oh yeah, Satellizer is cool. And then I learned about Girls Bravo. So what's funny, I don't know how many people like finished Girls Bravo. I couldn't. I got to the episode, like I can talk about Girls Bravo, but like if you aren't aware, I did not like that anime back then. I straight up could not watch it. It was so, I stopped after the infamous banana scene. After that episode, I just did not watch it. I'm usually one to finish anime, even ones that I don't like. But that one, I straight up just discontinued. I just didn't think about it too much. Her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it think for itself, yet it continues to exist. That's tricky. Huh? Wait, what? Are we getting like real lore here? Wait. Nymph, what does that nymph have to do with that? Which means they'll find Dorothy, and Dorothy has to part ways again, huh? I've actually kept a list of all the anime I've ever seen on one of my sticky notes that have followed me since 2012. It's probably since 2010, really. And I keep adding to it. I keep having the anime that I want to watch. But what I think I'm going to do after this is just going to go through the anime that came out during the years, and then I'll just talk about it briefly, maybe. Because I guess I've never really had an outlet to really discuss how I felt about the anime, especially since like the climate and how it's like anime has changed since then, and how I feel about it now. Oh, you see the Girls Bravo? Boy. I'll talk about it. It's certainly something. If you type in Girls Bravo and then banana, my friend, she put it on for her little sister, thinking it was just something to put on while she cleans like her house or whatever. And I still remember that. That is not an anime you will for small children. It's just not. And she learned quickly that it wasn't that. It's just like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, I had to quit. I was like, I don't quit anime, but I quit that one so hard and so fast. There are plenty of scenes that happen in Girls Bravo, but like the one that I remember was the fucking banana. She was like an alien who's never had like certain foods before, and the guy's like, yeah, he was like a fruit vendor or something, and they really I don't know, you know, yeah, I'll talk about it. So bro had an imaginary friend, and he communicated with it. ユートピア号は最後を迎えるための船ですが、皆さんはそのためにいらしたわけではないはずです。ユート、皆さんはこれからを生きていかれる方たちです。Okay, you know what? Maybe people didn't like the ending in terms of like what it means to Dorothy. Maybe. Because like from what I'm hearing, that's not Pine she's saying, right? Or wanting to see. I think it's more like fan service for us to have the air quotes Pine follow Dorothy around. So we have to find her and communicate with her anyways. Oh.
アルフレッド。わかりましたな、アルフレッド氏。お礼を言わせていただきますな。そのホログラムのことは私たちが責任を持って終わらせますぞ。いいえ。
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like what?
じゃ
あ。い
え、
そんなこと起こるはずが。
全くその通り。
But she didn't mention nymph, so like, what is
お
this?
そらく
Oh,
含みを持たせないでもらえる？
考えられることとしては、その2件にあった妊婦のデータがこの船の装置に何らかの作用を
is that like a thing that happens, or is that just her explanation
そん
of
なこと
what
ができるの？
she thinks happened?
わかりませんな。
You know what?
そもそも
That's
妊婦
true.
の正体がはっきりしておりませんし、一番考えられそうな可能性を言ってみたま
It's
で
the
で
only
す
thing we can
ぞ。
go with.
当然ですな。そんな都合のいい存在が何の理由も
I really like the way you like things. I really like this character. Design-wise, personality-wise, just everything.
面白くない？
そうですぞ。幽霊といえば大体
Okay.
宙に
She's being a little silly, but
壁を
still.
通り抜けどこにでも現れる。
I'm glad
都合
like
のいい力を持っておりますな。
I talk about it a lot, but like, well, I don't think I've talked about it recently, but like when characters are made purely for fan service purposes and serve no other like reason to exist, it's, I think the DOA situation has made it leave a terrible taste in my mouth, right? Honoka offers absolutely no reason to exist aside from fan service. Fan service aside, I don't really care about that. It's more like, does the character's personality interest me? And if there's a good design that's coupled with a good character, then it's like the best thing ever, right? E-Leg, I usually hope for like when characters have a really like a design that speaks to the community and people outside of the community, because E-Leg was everywhere when they showed this character, everybody was going goo babies for her, right? But like, I was hoping that in game she would also be likable, and she was more than likable for me. I was like, oh, great, wonderful, beautiful. And for me now these days, you could say it's probably with age, but the other thing is like, anime in media just oversaturated with just fan servicey type of characters, and so the real quality ones are just few and far between, right? I want to like the characters. I want to have a reason to like them aside from just fan service, because fan service is very surface level. It's everywhere. Any character can look good, right? But not every character can be a good character or well written, at least likable. I mean, okay, everyone can be written to be likable too, but E-Leg, the way that she is in the main story, I just really liked her. Even if she had a bad design, her character in the main story would have made me like her, and that's what matters to me a lot. You just seen that girl's Bravo, of course it's around the nose. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That scene in particular has high budget, we'll call it. And as soon as that scene happened, I just cut it off. I cut it off. I just stopped watching. That was on Netflix once upon a time. Just like Happy Tree Friends. The leg is just salty.
自分たちが努力してできるようになったことが確かに面白くないわ。
ですよな。ゆえに私は幽霊なんて信じないのですな。信じないというより信じてはいけないと言うべきですかな。
初めて聞いた考え方ですよ。
It's a very unique way to deny existence,
大抵
yeah.
の方は科学や技術的な原理を理由に否定するものだと思います言うと。
科学や技術、それとてわからないことだらけですな。私たちは自分こそが科学技術の中心で、それを完璧に理解して利用していると勘違いしがちですが、実際のところまだまだ未知の領域ばかりですからな。全てが分かっているわけではないものを根拠に幽霊を否定しようというのも無理がありませんかな。
Interesting.
それはそう、我々が探している方の名前を伺ってもいいですかな。
I don't remember anything. I'd stop. I wouldn't know.
ずっと異常なホログラム呼ばわりというのもあれですし、収まりが悪いですからな。
あの方はマオという名前ですよ。
Maya. Wait.
ピナ、見てください。
Oh, Jesus.
海が輝いていますよ。
That's why. Okay, this is makes more sense as to why she wants to be alone and do her own thing, so she can be left alone with her idea of Pina. So does the hologram allow her to call her that, or does it have like a conscious, or also luminescence of all sorts, bioluminescence, and like I don't know. I used to like look that up, but I just they're really cool, interesting. Well, bioluminescence is one of them, and then you have like. Well, bio is more like the biology, like just natural. Like some jellyfish have that. God, I used to. Look at these, some new ones I haven't heard of here. Oh, there's fluorescence too, but like I also really like the song that's playing.
地上の海は悪くありません。いえ、とても素敵です。こんなに美しい風景をあなたと一緒に見られるのですから、ここが楽園です。願いが叶いました。
Somebody stop her.
一緒に楽園に行こうと約束していましたから。
Oh.
ピナ、もう二度と離れません。ずっと一緒にいましょう。
Okay, because it can't communicate.
楽園で。
Is Dorothy considering? Wait a minute. Just curious. Wondering if Dorothy's considering ending it all.
使いこなしてきせる。一緒なら私は絶対に負けません。
Ah.
ここにあった？それとも持ってきたもの？私物です。水着もそうだったけど。
I like Dorothy's
乗り気
picture
でなか
here.
った割に準備がいいわね。少し楽しみだったということも、私自身期待以上で少々驚いているところです。温かいうちにどうぞ。
Interesting. We were gonna get drugged.
冷めると香りが薄くなってしまいます。
I stand by my.
ほら、ピナも。
Do they really know about her? I don't remember if they do. I did. Did Snow White give them the highlights?
またそうして笑うだけですか?
It's something like an 18-year-old me would watch, but now you're like it's too much. You can't do it anymore. Better watch something more obscure. I do not know what Boogie Pop is. I should do some research.
私を見ているだけで満足だなんて仕方ありませんね。
Boogie Pop Phantom? Wait, is that that?
後でゆっくり
I've heard of that
飲んでください。
actually. And others. I've heard of Boogie Pop Phantom before.
どうしました？
What's wrong? She says.
お口に合いませんでしたか？他の銘柄をお出ししま
I
しょ
feel
う。
like Dorothy's a little too unstable at this point. I don't like that.
まずは香りから分かっておられますね。
What happened? Fallen squad mates.
あら、
Did she? It was, you know, it was a little weird how it was worded. It was like he's looking at his teammates around him. I'm just like, what happened? So obviously off screen they probably tried to like apprehend the Maya, and Dorothy wasn't having it.
そんなに気に入っていただけましたか？もうカップが空のようですね。嬉しい限りですが、ティータイムは社交の場でもあります。もう少し周囲の様子に合わせていただきたいものですね。
See, this looks more like Dorothy than her art for the shotgun. Yeah, I'd imagine. We fought Dorothy together with Maya's hologram.
それはピナを連れて行くということですか？
正確には連れて行くというよ
Ella just looks
り
殺すつもりなのですね。
殺すというよりはですな。
とにかくピナに害をなそうというのですね。それ以上聞きたくありません。話はここまでです。これから二人でティータイムの予定があ
Oh,
ります。
somebody help this woman.
エレグ、回りくど言い方せんと。はっきり言ってやったら
You
いい
do
わ
it.
けですが、そんなことが言える雰囲気ではありませんな。
There's a remake? I didn't even know that.
でもこのままやったらうちらが偉いことになるで。ラチがあかんな。なあドロシー、どういうことか説明したると。
You guys about to get everybody killed. Here we go. Oh! My... Oh. Goodbye.
回し蹴り。それ以上近づけばピナに危害を加えるものと判断し自衛措置を取らせていただきます。
ドロシー、そうじゃ
Oh,
な
you're
く
about to
て
get kicked. Eat.
こりゃどうしようもないっす。
Santi, please, don't say anything. Don't say
言
anything.
葉が通じてないっす。ではどうすれば。私が近づいて足を
You're gonna
離
do
す。
what? Rip Santi. You were my favorite. One of my favorite Nikkei.
では私がタックルで腰を
Oh,
押さえます。
Tove.
サバイバルスライディングには自信がありますよ。
Both done by Madhouse.
私腕狙う。わかりましたな。私がその隙に BFG で。
来る時もそうでしたが内緒話は下手なようですね。
That's funny.
なぜこうもピナをいじめようとする人
The
ば
only
かり
people
な
that tell
の
her
でし
to
ょう。
let it go aren't here. So what
何
happens?
かまさかあなたもピナを？
Did Pine... That was after Red Hood's corruption, right? Because Red Hood wouldn't know either. That's after Red Hood left.
いいえ、私と指揮官はお茶を分けてもらいに来ただけ。そうでしたか。ではこちらにどうぞ。誘っていただいたことに感謝しています。はじめにあなたたちが来た時は何を考えているのかと思っていま
How
したが。
tall is Dorothy, by the way? Like, if she were real, and she scoffed, but she was like, not like Red Hood, but like, you know, somewhere around there, that'd be terrifying, personally.
ピナに会えるなんて本当に驚きました。二度と会えないと思っていましたから。ピナはこんな形でまた会えるなんて私は幸せです。あの時声をかけてくださってありがとうございました。
Oh.
ピナ、彼女は絶望の底で誰もが何も
I guess we're gonna get the tea, as it were.
私たちに勇気を与えてくれました。素晴らしいでしょ。量産型のニケでしたがゴッテス以上の覚悟でした。そう、本当に強い人です。希望を失いかけていた私たちを奮い立たせてくれた。
I'm pretty much enjoying Akira Kurosawa with old Japanese or Japan movies from 40s and 60s than anime. Kind of burnt out. I mean, anime they have some quality stuff these days. I kind of hold on. Yeah. After being introduced to Takakura Ken, I was interested in watching. I know he did a few movies in America or with American actors and such. It was very interesting. I've seen some scenes. He's just cool, right? I was somewhat interested in that. What are you watching?
言葉通り私たちの救いです。もしピナがいなければ今の私たちはありません。
Dorothy wouldn't be who she is today if it wasn't for
ピナ
her.
は血まみれの私に勝利の女神として生きるための力をくれました。勝利の女神。
This is just gonna remind her of her hatred and her revenge for the arc. How did she say that? I went by a little too quick.
私が
You?
大切な人だったよね、ピナは。
Oh, is Rapi gonna convince her to let her go?
私にとってあなたにレッドフードがいるように。
Ooh.
私にはピナが。
That is the one exception?
ええ、その通りです。
This sounds very much like, yes, so you do understand, right?
私にとって大切な存在です。
Someone's very precious to her. This is a harmful comparison because I think they both have the same like good benefit to each other. Red Hood pushed Rapi forward in the same way that Pinade absolutely kept Dorothy going. But I think the difference is that Rapi kept running forward, right? She kept going forward with... I mean, she did cling on to Red Hood as if her own existence meant nothing. And they both had their unhealthy relationships with these characters. But it feels like, obviously, we've had her development. Rapi had her own development, and Dorothy kind of just sitting in one spot, still kind of like not letting go. I have to watch the Overzone once again. I need to see.
ドロシー、今のあなたは正気じゃないわ。それはピナじゃない。目を覚まして。
Hidden Fortress. Oh.
光線開始。指揮官、私の後ろへ。リロード。使いこなしてみせるわ。重い。こんなものをいつも。こんなものをいつも。リロード。
That's crazy that he was actually 6 feet. Cause what? Why is he so tall?
一緒なら私は絶対に負けません。今なんと
Rapi, stop.
そこに立っているのはマオ。このユートピア号に最後まで残り人々を助けていたニケの姿よ。ピナのことは知らないけど量産型だから見た目が同じというだけ。
Somebody has to say it, right?
いいえ、ここにいるのはピナです。
This isn't. Who's the voice actress again? Rie? Obviously, a seasoned veteran is going to be good at sounding the part on top of just, you know, there's a reason why someone of her caliber would have like legacy, I guess. But I want to, there's a couple of lines before this, the one where I mentioned how she's like, yeah, so you understand where I'm coming from. The way she said that, it's very very, very good, right? Oh, Chiwa Saito, that's right. Isn't that Jesus Christ, this Chiwa Saito, I keep forgetting. I keep mixing yeah, obviously, like, she's very good at what she does. Oh, she's Casterus. I didn't even think about that. Like, do you guys hear the range this voice actress has? This Dorothy Ojo-sama. This is like, you can hear, okay, the inner turmoil between like accepting the truth and maintaining the agenda is all heard just in that one, the way she's like, no. The uncertainty behind it is actually, that's so good. But Chiwa Saito is Senjo Gahara, number 1. I'm trying to look at the notable. Oh, she's Riko from Kuroko? What the fuck? Aoi from Danganronpa. Okay. What else? Oh, Girls Bravo, speaking of. She's the... okay, we're just gonna... But she's... Oh, she's Jean. Chong-Li. I forget about those. I forget... Oh, I don't think many people watch Defrag. But she's Chitose. My god, she's so good at like all of these different voices. Anyways,
違う。合ってます。よく見て。別人よ。どうしてあなたにわかるというのですか？知らないと言っていたでしょ。私は何も知らない。でも、あなた自身が知っている。
Is this a continuation? No question mark, because I'm trying to remember. I don't remember how Dorothy parted with... I mean, yes. It's yes in the sense that Pine was essential to Dorothy's characterization and her growth and development back in Overzone. But, like, I do not remember how they parted. Realistically, she shouldn't... I don't remember if she, like, got over it or, like, came in terms of what Pine was and where she is now, because Pine got corrupted, and during Overzone she kept seeing Pine in places nobody else did, so she was like seeing her, but I don't remember if she moved on properly, if she said her final goodbyes and accepted that Pine had perished, or if she had just stop seeing her. Dorothy is very fickle in terms of like we can go anywhere between like we are lucky that she let us live to hooray, we saved the city, you know? And I'm trying to remember. I have to look at Overzone again to see the ending.
もう一度よく見て。 目をそらさずに。
And Pine was a mass-produced model.
それが本ドロシー。
Oh. Did she destroy it? Or did she hit Rapi? No.
そのホログラムを消さない限り、この船は危険な海域に流されてしまうの。知りたくありません。私の前から消えてください。
Watch the boss end up being Dorothy?
渦潮に飲まれるわ。そうなれば誰も助からない。これ以上話すことはありません。早く消えてください。
She's like, get out of my sight.
時間がないの。あなたとはもう話したくありません。
Imagine seeing both of your dead colleagues together in one place.
もう一度
Or
言
two
う
of
わ。
them.
あなたの横にいるのはピナじゃない。いい加減に。
She lunges at her. I wish we could see something like that, man. You know what? Maybe I'll finish it today. There's an animation that's at the end of this that got everyone just talking about.
誰にもピナを奪わせはしません。ピナではないわ。もう一度その名前を口にすればただでは。ピナピナピナピナ。
Uh-oh. That sounds very... Okay.
誰がどう見ても違う。自分勝手に思い込んで周りに迷惑をかけて。これだからお嬢様は
Wh-
あなたという人は。
Oh. Okay, hold on. I need to... I love that, by the way. I love this. You can hear the built-up anger and resentment in her voice because it's mimicking Red Hood, and the fact that that's why like you have two dead colleagues just here. I'd have fucking lost it. Uh-oh. Okay, that doesn't look like a very lunge at you pose, but that does look like... Oh, okay. Her little fist. And one knee high. They're just throwing hands? Oh.
お高く止まって賢ぶってるくせに目の前にいるのが誰か区別もつかないの。それが世間知らずのお嬢様ってこと。綺麗に別れられたあなたが、いいことばかりだったあなたが。
Yeah, this is what I was...
何でも知っているような上から目線の物言い、尺に触ります。
Oh my goodness.
お嬢様らしい弱っちいパンチね。
Yui Ishikawa is also just absolutely good. Look.
姿が変わっただけ。弱さは相変わらずですね。
そうですな。
Well, while she's distracted, they're gonna go ahead and thought you had been killed. My God, how little faith he had in her.
いえ、
But she wished she was. Okay.
指揮官し、そろそろ止めた方が良いのでは。このままでは本当にどちらか壊れてしまいますぞ。
Better take Maya.
仕方ありませんな。ここは少しでも頑丈な私が。おや？
What? Well, that's not fair. Bro, you will get thrown about. I wouldn't risk my life like this.
邪魔をしないでください。私は他のニケとは違います。人間だろうと関係ありません。死にたくなければ話してください。
He's gonna hold on.
何ですこの力は。
Very important lore.
嘘。あなたはあれがピナじゃないこと。
Oh. Yeah. People are, okay, I'm very curious. I have to... So far, I am really liking the event. I need to really remember and look back and see what happens at the end of Overzone. About how she felt about Pine then, before I come to an absolute conclusion. I don't remember much about then, but I do know how influential Pine was as a whole towards Dorothy. She spits at her. There's no blood. I mean, I guess there would be, kinda, technically. Yeah, water saliva mix up. She's like, that's enough, huh?
何もかも分かってるようね。おかしいと思った。たまに感触を起こしたって。あなたはいつも冷静に物事を
Oh, when it comes to Pine, you don't understand. No, she's not.
もういない誰かの幽霊が自分に会いに来たなんて信じること自体違った。何のことだか。それだけピナを大事に思っていながら、ピナと信じているはずのものが目の前に飛び込んできたのに。ドロシーピナと信じているはずのものが目の前に飛び込んできたのに勢いを緩めさえしなかった、どういうつもり？いえ、何がしたかったの？
Yeah, she was thinking about ending it all. That's really what it was.
ただ一緒に過ごしたかっただけです。そうです。理解していました。最初ここにいるのはピナでも生きているニケでもない、ただの立体映像です。それでも思い描いていたことをしてみたかった。一緒に道を歩き、お茶を飲み、買い物をし、美しい風景を眺める。ただそうしたかっただけです。ピナでもない相手とよく似ていますから、まるで生き写しです。現実逃避ね。それも自分で分かってる。現実逃避。
She wanted to be put in the infinite Tsukiyomi.
何が悪いのです。それがどうしたというのですか。続かないことは分かっています。所詮はまやかしだということも。それでも苦しい記憶を忘れたくて、少しでも楽になりたくて、今この現実から逃げ出したくて、そうすることの何が悪いのですか。苦しいの今が。
Oh, absolutely. Bro, the thing about it is that she's living in constant torment, especially since the arc is like thriving and alive. The work of her colleagues and herself just kind of like Oh, look at her face. I mean, what? Snow White had a mind switch. Rapunzel and Scarlet.
私を救えるのは私だけ。そして苦しいのです。あなたにわかるはずもありません。
Red Hood is gone.
レッドフードと一つになれたあなたには
Another constant reminder of her. Man.
どんな形だろうと 大切な人がそばにいるあなたには跡形もなく失っただけの私の気持ちがわかるはずありません。なら私があなたの友達になるわ。私があなたを支えてあげる。結構です。
Gekko this. I refuse. No thank you.
きっといい友達になれると思う。お断りです。私もあなたも強いわ。もちろん
Her fucking smug
私
face.
の方が少しだけあなたより強い
Mochiron.
け
She's
ど。
like, oh, but of course I'm stronger.
ラピ、私は冗談を言っているのではありません。大切な人を亡くした経験もある。私の人生に一番大きな影響を与えてくれた大切な人を。
They had us fooled in the first half, not gonna lie. What a nice and fun adventure getaway. Where's the depression? The Nikkei player asked. Shift up chuckles. Just you wait.
傷を舐め合おうとでも言うつもりですか。舐め合うなんていきなりそこまでは。
Rapi.
さては私の話を真剣に聞いていませんね。傷をかばい合うという話じゃないわ。お互い大切な人の思い出を胸に抱いて前に進んでいくところを見守るだけ。
What a allegory for the average Nikkei player experiencing loss and being able to share that loss with others as they continue with their lives.
迷いそうな時は正しい道を教える。
It's too late for Dorothy, bro.
間違ったことをしていたら止める。
Seeing as how this is technically a canon event, I'm wondering if the implications of like this story is going to impact Dorothy's decision making in the upcoming story, because, right, so spoilers if you're not caught up, but in the story Dorothy is still trying to bring about the end of the arc, but she's working internally with, was it Birmingham? And while they're funneling supplies from Eden to the arc and vice versa, Dorothy's grand goal still ends with the arc. That being said, will this change her perspective a little bit? Will this force her to change her mind, or will she start becoming a different character?
それでいつかそれぞれの目的地にたどり着いた時、
And when we both reach the place we were meant to be. I really like that line. Do I screen? Yeah, I'll screenshot. She feels like she owes Pine so much. Absolutely. Honestly, if it weren't for Pine, Dorothy would have absolutely gone off the deep end a long time ago. She would have had her mind switch, and Dorothy would have just been, I think she'd be much worse off than the arc would have been destroyed, I think, much sooner. She just wants to be recognized, and I know she wants the accolades and stuff too. That was a part of why she thought of like the Goddess of Victory being this really grand title that only they could have. And she truly believed she was doing it for the better of mankind, and she kind of was, right? But the arc tossed her aside, tossed everyone aside. Everyone else sort of accepted it, but didn't fight it. Dorothy hung on to it because the title, the Goddess of Victory, meant everything to her. And being betrayed by her, Lilywise, technically not really. Red Hood, technically not really. Pine, because she died, so technically not really. Pine got corrupted. And that's what happened there. She lost Snow White because Snow White had her mind switch, and she doesn't remember much of who she was or her interactions with Dorothy prior. But what I mean by Lilywise and Snow White, and not Snow White, Red Hood, is because they kind of died and left her behind. I think Rapunzel and Scarlet didn't quite. They stopped talking to her
心の底から祝福し合う関係になろうということ。私の目的を知った上で言っているのですか？いいえ、教えてくれる？
Is she gonna say it?
知ればあなたは
Yeah, the destruction of the ark. She's like Orochimaru right now. I'm gonna destroy the Leaf Village. Well, probably more like Sasuke, I guess.
きっとそうね。友達だから。
I thought she was gonna have her smug smile here.
友達が間違ったなら、それを止めるのも友達の役目よ。
お取り込み中すみませんが
We're gonna die if we don't do
ユート
something.
ピア号はあと少しで危険海域に突入してしまいます言うと急がないとエレグ様私の友人の幻を
Bro, she's gonna fucking die if she does. What? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, grunts. Isn't she the next, what do they do? The, ASMR thing with her? She's the next one? That's freaky. Oh, Jesus. That expression, that sound. Yeah, we're doing the last bit of story. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this a lot. All right, let's I'll have enough to get that today too. Maybe we'll get something.
そちらに向かいます。
All right, I wasn't gonna do it, but the story's got me in this clutches, bro. I don't know. Plus, I forgot what studio was taking care of the animation for the ending video. I think this is just them teasing that DK's gonna get an anime, bro. That's what I'm thinking. All right. It was I forgot what studio. It's a well-known, well-renowned studio. What if I check the Nikkei Twitter? If I check Nikkei Twitter, I'll see. Was it Madhouse actually? Speaking of that, I think it was Madhouse. Hold on, checking. Time I'm in? Uh-oh. Did you guys see the Doro floats all over the place? Still looking. I watched the, oh, A1. It was A1 actually. Oh my goodness, there's a picture. I really like her, bro. I really love Alex. Hold on, screenshot. Any opportunity to take a picture of a Nikkei who's not in their default pose or as special art that we'll never see ever again throughout the game's lifespan? Yeah, I'm taking a picture, taking a screenshot of it. Yeah. Also, I didn't quite understand it myself, but I figured it out just now. A character like Eleg who has her eyes hidden on all times, how is she the most expressive character considering So there was a post on Twitter that showed like the in-game model and her different like poses between reloading and then shooting, what her eyes look like. She looks very like not evil, I'll say. She looks very not like like you would guess she's not a good character based off of that. And I thought it was really cool, right? And then her picture when she had made this machine for the first time, and you see how sorrowful she looks here with her expression. It's crazy to me that the character without her eyes being shown is the most expressive character, or one of the most expressive characters. It's very interesting to me. I might also, her home screen picture, I might actually full limit break her. I might try to. I'm not even kidding. She just looks so cool. I'm glad that there's an Eleg version that's usable. That's all I'm concerned about. Is that a gasoline pipe? No. It's the it's like the Ghostbusters Succum vacuum thing. She made a makeshift one. There's the allegory. You're never ready when somebody dies, right? You lose somebody, it happens suddenly. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. I was reading a thing on Reddit this morning about someone who had lost their father. He had just apparently asked his daughter what she wanted from like Tim Hortons or something, and then he immediately had a heart attack after. You just think about like just how quick that happens. In some cases, it's not like a slow and like everyone expected it, everyone knows it's happening death. Sometimes it's a car accident. Sometimes it's, you know, a health related issue that happens immediately. Maybe it's just a random act of violence. She doesn't have the I gotta it just happened so quickly. Aw, she doesn't have the enthusiasm. Meekly lowers it. You? Yeah. Oh, she's looking at it right here. I didn't even see that. Must be a boomer vision, absolutely. What else does it say here? Hi, Yuto. Okay. Oh, we're gonna keep her alive. It will work out because everyone here is capable and strong. Can't do it either, huh? Rapi would.
Doroshi, 私たちは今生きているわ。生きている私たちの声を聞いて。
She's like, I'm gonna die. I'm taking everyone with me.
でも、もういませんよね。死ぬほど会いたいのに会えません。
Once upon a time, she did say that.
声を聞きたいのに聞けません。死んだから。
Chapter is burnt into my skull.
死者には会えないし話すこともできません。私の声を聞いてください。今ラプンツェルの隣に立って助けを求める私の声を聞いてください。
Dorothy was the glue that kept the goddess squad together, but at the same time she didn't have anyone to rely on either.
私は今ここに立ち息をして
Because after Lilywise perished and the legendary commander disappeared,
そして手を差し出しています。この手を掴んで立ち上がってください。生きている私の手を
and live. That's not what she says.
生きている私の手を
Well, she does say that. Okay, well she says get up, but I'm still okay. It's a continuation of this. Whatever.
そんなことがそれも
Are you sure? Oh my god. Okay. You know what time it is. Like backflips and stuff? No. I probably could, but what if I can't, you know? The only way to find out is if I do it. Wouldn't it say Maya? What on earth is that? How is that even happening? Yeah, I used to do stuff like that back in the day. I was actually low-key considering getting rollerblades. I used to do that. I think I like going around the city, right? Bikes are fun sometimes. Like, there's certain sections of the city I like being in, but walking there is one thing. It's too, like, it's not far enough to want to take a bus or reasonably take a bus. And even if I had a car right now, I wouldn't even want to drive because it's like, the city's way too cramped to just want to go to a spot. Like, if it's nice outside, right? It'd be a waste of gas. So ideally, right, bikes are nice, but I want to be able to move around the city quickly without as much effort sometimes. I was like, you know what? Rollerblades. We're going to bring them back, y'all. We're going to do it. I really like the art here. I mean, you had to. She had to pull the trigger because she was corrupted. There was no saving her. Red Hood was an anomaly, really. Not really. What a new and interesting word. Free someone or something from a constraint or difficulty. I'm sure there are a lot of people who would want that. Oh. Let it out. Oh, she absolutely would have. She'll never forget you, yeah. Mm.
すべての権限が回復しました言うと
Easier to use bike, like here your place. Home, you have 3 to 4 cars. The cars have been had more quantities than I told people. Yeah. Yeah, the city's just too cramped. Anyways, so like I want to be able to move around quickly, but you know, rollerblades don't take too much effort. Bikes are fine, but when they're at hills, it sucks. Obviously, I can get off the bike, but sometimes I like to challenge myself. I'm like, no, you got this, big dog, and I don't got it.
ユートピア号の進路を変更。ああ、動力システムに異常を検知。
Oh, the Kraken part 2.
超巨大ラプチャーを確認しましたユート。ラプチャーにユートピア号が乗っ取られている状態ですユート。どうにかしないと制御は不可能ですユート。
結局最後はお決まりですかな。
はい、全員戦闘準備を。ドロシー、何かいける？ええ、今はとにかく気を紛らわせたいところです。
システムに強制介入しますユート。刺激されたラプチャーが姿を現すはずですユート。デッキで迎え撃ってくださいユート。
ダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダ。
大きいですな。コアも相当な大きさでしょうな。
畳みかけるわ。ドロシー、エレグ。はい、行きましょう。
The song is also remixed too. I always like the animation for this thing. Okay, well, they didn't get to do anything.
"どうやらクラーケンがエネルギーを奪っていた。原因は不明ですが、クラーケンの動力源、つまりコアはクラーケンのボディから推測される的確に比べて出力が何倍にも超過した状態でしたな。機械の出力というものにはそのボディに見合った値があるのですな。ホログラムクラーケンと言いますかな。とにかく今回のこれは出力が異常に上昇しておりましたな。それで抱えきれないエネルギーをどうにか消費しようとしていたと推測できますぞ。
On the ship?
そうでもありませんぞ。ボディに負荷がかかりますからな。例えば指揮官士が10トン持ち上げられるパワーを手に入れた。
Sounds great to me.
10トンのものを持ち上げた瞬間、骨は折れ、筋肉はズタズタになりますな。要するに機械であれ生物であれ、体に見合った適正なパワーというものがあるわけですな。
Rollerblades like ice skating? I've never ice skated before, but I've always been good at rollerblading. So that's the comparison that I always try to think of, because I wanted to try ice skating, but I never have. But I'd imagine it'd be somewhat similar, right?
このクラーケンはそれを超えてしまっていたということですぞ。それで有り余る力を何とかして外に出す必要があり、それがユートピア号に向けられていたわけですな。幸いと言っていいのか。それであの船もホログラムも動き続けることができていたわけですな。
So this massive thing was just sitting on this ship,
生存者がいるうちにそうなっていれば違う結果になっていたかもしれませんな。まあこんな過程には何の意味もありませんな。そんなところかと。体の一部がホログラム化していたこともエネルギー消費の一環だと考えられますな。
So the spark, that's next Thursday, literally a week from today is when I'll do the Grand Blue Spark, or I should be able to. The stream is gonna end. I'm less than, I need 20 pulls until I can get a spark. 20 pulls till I can get a spark, and from there we'll be doing that. That's at what, 11 p.m. EST. So like, it's about to be 6 o'clock right now. It's 1 minute from 6 o'clock, so it'd be 5 hours from this time next week. Maybe I'll just do a video. I don't know. We'll see.
そもそもそこまで出力が大きくなった原因は
Parts of his body became holograms? Huh.
さあ、似たようなものを経験したことはありますが、原因については分かっておりませんな。やはりファーには信頼性が難しく考えすぎていたのかもしれませんな。単に時間が経てばそうなるものだとしたら、アークに残された時間は。
Yeah. This is definitely a canon event by all means because of this right here. Oh yeah, didn't they say that this is technically still the prologue, right? The Nikkei story, all of what's happening right now. So is the prologue all of that? So what does it mean for the future? I have to make sure I do everything I can to stay alive. I'm just saying that. This is very important for me. I probably will never know the ending of this story, but I'm hoping that I can make sure I stay alive long enough to reach a satisfying and happy conclusion, which will never really happen, really. Okay. We're looking at another 8 years?
アークへの撤収が可能な地点に到達しますな。
Look at her eyes.
それについてはアルフレッド氏から話したいことがあるそうですな。全員が揃った時にしたいとのことでしたぞ。
I gotta sneeze.
いい加減に出てこんかい。あまり乱暴にしない方がいいと思います。サバイバル的にも。こら、呼び出しつけときや。誰も怪我してないし、いいじゃないですか。
Oh, she wants revenge? She got kicked in her stomach and said she got, well, in Yan's case, she got kicked across the ship, so I understandable. You just say?
うるさい。叩くところを右に10センチずらすっす。同じところを叩き続けたら壊れるっす。アドバイスを。
Otherwise, so Kini. I like the way she's. Give me a yen unit, bro, please. Don't poke the bear, bro. Bro, she would have showed up by herself. I'd have stayed in bed. No.
私は呼ばれてないけど。
ラピさんは無事だったみたいですし。
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
そうね。私は無事だ。
Look at, she's so proud.
平和に話し合いで解決したから。
Oh my god. I wonder if Yui Ishikawa is tired of going through this transformation over and over, right? We had Lucia, Rapi, Mikasa. Clorin didn't have to go through this. But it's funny, it's like if she had a coin for every time she had to become a new version of herself, Maybe can we do this later? She continues to knock on the door. Uh-oh. The door opens. Is she gonna be refreshed or is she gonna be angry? Oh. She stares at Yan. She's not gonna apologize, is she? You don't have it in you. Hearing her voice like this? Oh. Huh? The song though. Hold on. I need to hear how she says that completely. Oh. A dignified air. Hold on. What's the big idea? You only rode a scooter before? Small, but yeah. On a slope you can't. I've had all manner of like, what would you call them? Right? Bikes, scooters, rollerblades, whatever else may exist that might not be big. Skateboards. I used to skate too. I wanted to get back into skating, but it takes a lot of like, man, it just takes a lot. And then to remember, not even just to remember, but like you have to find the right board for your size, your feet, get the right shoes that you don't care about. So that it means you have to buy throwaway shoes or use like old shoes that you're not using anymore, because doing kick flips will wear down the shoe. Heel flips not so much, but kick flips in particular, depending on how you, man. I like how she says no hope for her. Oh, they're about to be good buddies, aren't they? Oh, you have a regular motorcycle? I'm not. Listen, I know a lot of people who did not. Through my own experience with people I've known, I don't think I'll go down a motorcycle. Is how I'll say that. I was interested in it for a long time though, because I think motorcycles are definitely more me than a car is, as I feel like I'd have more control over how I operate it. But people on the road don't have that same level of awareness and understanding. Therefore, I don't know. No way we're getting nice Dorothy. She won't say sorry, no. But she'll offer you tea. Okay. Okay, Rapi. Imbroglio. What are these words? Jesus. An extremely confused, complicated, or embarrassing situation. This is a word that should be used more often, by the way, with how often these happen in real life. Everyone except Dorothy meets in the control room. Very interesting. Hello, it's been years? Yes, I'll say I continue to exist, yes. But welcome back. Shake my hand. We are on the Nikkei train. I don't know if you play this game, care about this game, or something, but we're doing Nikkei. We're playing and enjoying some Goddess of Victory. At the end of this sequence, we're going to experience an animation by A1, which I think hints at an anime. Maybe. Probably not. You can also do a motorcycle if you have to change gears. But when you have as a clutch, you suck at it. Listen. It's one of those things, right? It's like, it's not, you can simply say practice makes perfect, but like, this is no different from playing Goo Goo Babies with your life on the line, right? You never played it, but it seems good. I can give you... Man. Alright, let me give you the spark notes of what Nikkei is about, or what Nikkei is as a whole. So, it's definitely a fan service game, but I'm someone who doesn't care for fan service. I gotta say this every time, right? I don't really care for fan service. However, my friends and I played this game originally 2 years ago to make fun of it, because I've seen it all around Twitter back then, and it was volume. It was volume shooting. Look up volume Nikkei, and that's all that's been flooding my Twitter when the game came out. And so my friends played it first, and they quickly changed their tune. They were like, no, this game's actually good. Wait a minute. And so I was like adamant against, like, I was not going to play this game. I was never going to touch this game. I called it, all kinds of meany, smelly, stinky, bad names, right? And then I played it. I played the prologue, and I was like, fuck. It's actually good. So, fan service aside, like, if you like fan service, this game is great, right? If you don't like fan service but do like good storytelling, good stories, good characters, this is a great game for that. I love the story in this game, and I will die in this hill forever. But I gotta make sure I survive long enough to see the story. Anyways, this is an event. We're doing an event. This is the tail end of the event, and we're gonna see a little animation once I finish it. The irony, yeah. Yeah, and I've been playing ever since. So I'm not a day one player, but I'm a week one player. If I'm gonna get another person in a Nikkei, I'm gonna do it. Listen, I'm gonna fight to the bitter end. We have Rapi here, who's a whole ass spoiler. If you're new to the series, you don't know, because Rapi doesn't look like this normally. And then that's not even until like chapter 20 something that you'll learn what happens, and that's just the whole. This game is real good with the storytelling. My goodness, by the way, it's just, I will shill that to the end of times. Where do they go? The bones don't disintegrate. Bro got revived back into hell. I remember that. Yeah.
美味しい食事、ラグジュアリーな各種施設、完璧な安全体制、欲しいものだって何でも揃う。安らかな眠りに至るひとときを。
Okay, you said that softer.
ユートピア号には全てがありますユート。ここは海の上の楽園。思う存分西洋をお楽しみくださいユート。
おおパーティーですぞよっしゃ派手に行くか。とことん楽しんだるで。
You certainly earned it. Isn't that still what's her name's VA2? Yan? Isn't that Yoimiya too? Who is that? That's she's, because she doesn't just do like Kansai and whatever other dialects. She does like other normal voice work too.
プールに入りたいです。
Told.
私も一緒に行きます。
Somebody's gonna
お
slip.
酒持って行きましょうか。絶対ダメです。豪華客船の設計を徹底的に覚えるっす。
Honestly, I could imagine that being fun. Like through Sensei's perspective, having the ability to do it and then also doing it, it's just
ごちそうを食べながらや
that
る
would be enjoyable.
豪華客船で夢叶う。
行きましょう指揮官。
Oh.
この船のすべてを楽しんでおかないと。
Oh boy, what does that mean? Are we gonna get the animation right now? Let's go.
去る
Tanoshimi.
者の思い出は胸に、とどまる者の生に祝福を。
All right, let's see. Everybody's been raving about this. All right, Doro. Oh god, that music. Wait a minute. This is the only thing we got on Twitter, by the way. This right here, and then they cut off. Oh, okay. What a transition. Yeah, and my god. Give me a unit, man. Give me Dancer. God, look at Sensei, bro. Oh, okay. Well, we got no choice, huh? Oh, I see. I see. They didn't go, I wouldn't say overboard, but they certainly they certainly upped the fan service. Happy summer. Oh. Bro, I want Dancer Yan. Dancer Yan, please, please, please. A party's taking place on the deck. I just want a good Yan. I think once we get that... Hold on, I'm gonna... Here, hold on. We're gonna look at the units, actually. This is a part of, like, the get more people on board to playing this game, but more importantly... I want to discuss units that I really like, but don't have good versions of yet. Remember the DOA arcades I used to upload? Yeah. We're all wishing for the next game. We're awaiting the future of DOA right now. Alright, so I can do regular 10 pull. Good old days? I know. I often wonder. I do have some arcade videos I'm likely not going to upload, but I have them. But I always think about... I could just get them out, right? Like, at that point, just get everything out. But, alright, so realistically, the units that I really, really want to have good versions for, Another version of Viper that's not a shotgun would be nice. A better version of Rapunzel. Rapunzel's still pretty good, but like obviously she's not like. I may be alone in this. I want another Crow unit. I want a Crow unit that's really good. Like she doesn't have to be like saved or changed. I want her to still be the same person or creature, but like give me one that's like competitive and absolutely usable. Haran deserves more. Rosanna's just always good, right? We are gonna get another Maxwell. She won't be over Specs or Pilgrim, whatever. I know that was discussed, but I'm waiting on that Maxwell. I want Sugar to be really good. I was hoping that this favorite item update would fix Julia, but it didn't quite do that. I want Volume to get another unit. This is like at the top of my fucking list. This has been at the top of my list since the days of old. I love her design by a lot. She shows up regularly in a lot of events, more than her squad. So it was Adala and Rapi, right? Rapi shows up too, but we haven't seen Rapi in a while. She showed up in the event with Ayn, right? But Dala hasn't. Like, if Dala shows up, it's something shady going on, right? This character needs. Come on, shift up, bro. Jan needs something. All right, that aside, who else? I wish Clay was good. Kay kind of sucks. I know she's pretty good. We got a decent Soda. Ether. This. Praying. She's been my Discord picture for a while now. I think Bay's decent for PvP. Aid would like. Oh, Folkwang, absolutely. I wanted a better Folkwang. Folkwang and Isabel. Isabel did not deserve to be done dirty the way that she has. I think she was one of my first pilgrims, but it was like she was like the worst pilgrim. She still is the worst pilgrim, I think. I like Arcana. I think she's actually pretty good, but not really, right? She definitely makes it so that Isabel can be used, but I don't think I'm gonna put all that effort in both of them right now. I wish Sin was good. I know she's good. I know Helm is good, but like she's only gonna be used in Iron. I really should just put her on there so I could use her for like solo raid or like union raid stuff. Ele got her good unit this one. I don't really care for Vesti. Anis has a good unit, but she's gonna get another good unit over Specs. I'm just waiting. Yeah, that's pretty much. Maiden has a good unit now. Nihilister also got done dirty too. Wish Nihilister would get a better unit or something done. For lore reasons, obviously I understand why, but like, you know, that just still sucks. Alright, so off stream, I'm gonna go farm for enough currency to get a leg. Also, the music is another reason to get into the game. Dang. Alright. Alright. Well, 2-hour stream. I think is a good enough place to call it, right? Yeah. The next absolute stream that's going to happen is on next Thursday. Outside of that, I might have just random streams here and there. I might do some Uma streams. I might do some Overwatch streams. But the next stream will absolutely be Grand Blue. And then after that, nothing's happening in Star Rail really. Nothing's happening in ZZZ. I am still working on Yuzuha, and then I will try to go for Alice. And by try to, I mean I'm going to ensure that I get her. Wuthering Waves. I'm waiting for Augusta. Una? I don't remember her name. Lunar Girl. So there was a little fun tidbit about that, right? So they lined up the banners to. So Augusta is what, the solar. There's like a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse happening, and Kuro Games have lined up the banners for them respectively. That's why we have a shorter patch. This patch is gonna be much shorter. That being said, play Project X Zone. Zero Escape. I've actually played Zero Escape. I actually really like that game. I played. Was it 999? Or was it? I forget which one it was. I played one of them. It has been many years. I will be streaming. Oh, if I play what's it called? I'll be playing with friends. I'll play it again. Outlast Trials. I'll do that again. That was fun. There's a few things, right? 999 was the first installment. Yeah, I got the collection, but I haven't gone back. The game was really fun. I really like the puzzles. I did get Final Fantasy. I need to finish Metaphor. I need to start Expedition 33. I did just buy. I just bought Final Fantasy 12 because I never played that. So I mean, I'm pretty much like set. I'm watching Crystal. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. She's like the SMT. She's gotten into like SMT games, and she really loves like Yakuza. She started playing Bravely Default, and I'm gonna watch the VOD for that immediately after the stream. If you guys, I don't like Nintendo. Okay, I have to point that out. I'm not a fan of Nintendo stuff, nor the success of the Switch 2. Molding, actually. But if there's ever a game that you ever check out, whether you play it or watch somebody, I highly suggest you play it, is Bravely Default, the first game. The other games are good, obviously, but the first game was so... Oh my god, it's so good. Fire Emblem Awakening. I played Awakening, I played Conquest, and I've played Three Houses. I have Fire Emblem, the most recent one that came out, I just didn't like it. I can't stand it. Like, okay, I know gameplay wise, Engage, Fire Emblem Engage. I have that. I like the characters. I like the combat. I hear it's the hardest, like it's a return to like one of the harder games in the series. I cannot take the goofiness and unseriousness of the campaign. It's just it bothers me. It bothers me more than I thought it would. I thought like the meme little haha runaway do funny stuff thing would be like all right, but it turns out I don't quite like it that much. I have to go back. I think I want to go back though. I'm doing a disservice to not playing a Fire Emblem game. The only way I'll get a Switch 2 right now, I might return to Pokemon. I miss it a little bit, but I don't like the direction it went, so we've stopped caring about Pokemon. I had a talk with my friend earlier today how they do black characters, and it's crazy to me that in the year 2025 I have to say that Pokemon, the Nintendo Pokemon, the only Pokemon that exists, does such a great and phenomenal job on black characters without like trying. It feels like they just happen to do it in a way that is like I can appreciate it and many other people can appreciate it, and it's just like, why is it Nintendo, why is it Pokemon the only ones that's really doing a good job here? God damn it, bro. I feel almost inclined to buy it, the next one, like specifically for that. Scene where Clover turns crazy to Serbia 999 should... Oh yeah, that's right. That wasn't at the end, right? Listen. It's been years. It's been years. That's the one where you get towards the end and there's like the giant machine where only like was it an incinerary or something, or a door? I forget. And then she was like the character we thought was not like the sweet. It wasn't like, you know, like Danganronpa Hayasayaka was like, I think it was something akin to that, right? One bad ending, yeah. I think I did that, and I was a little surprised. It was exciting. I think Crystal played that too, but I didn't watch all of it. I will watch all of her playing Bravely Default though. There's numerous endings. I think I was either going for plat or trying to go for 100%, and I did a couple of them, and then I either something came out or I stopped playing. I don't remember. Something had to have come out though. I gotta go back to Octopath Traveler, bro. Life isn't long enough for this. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm either gonna close my eyes or giga grind so I can get Ileg. If you're interested in, hey, I'm gonna show for Nikkei real quick. If you're interested in getting into Nikkei, this character Ileg has caused quite a stir when she was first released. So not this one. This is like the good unit for Ileg. When her default version first came out, I remember she and another character right now is going crazy on Twitter. I know a lot of people who cosplayed her. She was just going around on Twitter just a lot. And like Shift Up pretty much advertised the game with her face. And they're doing that with what's her name, even though she's a terrible unit, whomst I don't have and I did try to get. I don't regret my actions. Where is she? I don't even remember her name. She's a burst 2 unit if I recall. Look for the character I don't have. No, well, then she had to be a burst 1. I don't think she was a burst 3. Right here, Sora, this character. I know if I see Nikkei advertisements, I see her now. She's not good though, unfortunately. I do like her design. She's very mischievous, but like, she's not good. She's like one of the worst Nikkei that have come out in recent time. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, come back live soon. 1 week. Guaranteed 1 week from now, but outside of that, it'll probably be some random streams here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna disappear into the night. That being said, yes. Thank you all for watching. Watch your toes, drink plenty of water, stay safe, take care of yourselves. And we will be back on a day. I don't know when though.